Good day to everyone. This is Bison 13. Welcome you to my channel. For those who are not yet connected with Bison 13, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for update and put your comment. Ang aking ikikwento sa inyo kung saan nagsimula ang Philippine National Police at ang kanyang mga nakaraan. Ang history ng ating pambansang pulisya o tinatawag na Philippine National Police ay nagsimula noong August 18, 1901, panahon ng American Colonial Government dito sa ating bansa. The Philippine Constabulary was established on August 18, 1901 under the general supervision of the Civil Governor-General of the Philippines by the authority of Act No. 175 of the Second Philippine Commission to maintain peace, law, and order in the various provinces of the Philippine Islands. By the end of 1901, a total of 100 officers has been commissioned. As shown in the picture, the Philippine Constabulary was a gender maritime police force of the Philippines from 1901 to 1991. The Constabulary assisted the United States military in combating the remaining irreconcilable revolutionaries following the capture of General Emilio Aguinaldo and his pledge of allegiance to the United States. The days of the Philippine-American War ended in 1906 in Luzon with the surrender and execution of one of its last remaining generals, Macario Sakay. The Philippine Constabulary Band was formed on October 15, 1902 by Colonel Walter Labing upon the instruction of Governor-General Taft, who was known as a music lover. The 86th Band toured the United States to great acclaim, leading the parade in Washington, D.C. to celebrate Taft's 1909 presidential inauguration and performing at the 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition and the 1915 World Fair. Before the First World War, the PC Band would serve as a source of national pride. The Philippine Constabulary, Tagalog, Hukbong Pamayapa ng Pilipinas or HPP, Spanish Constabularia Filipina or CF. The two Filipino constables posing for a photo in New York Tribune in 1905. Captain Henry P. Allen of the 6th U.S. Cavalry, a Kentucky-born graduate of West Point Class 1882, was named as the chief of the force and was later dubbed as the father of the Philippine Constabulary. As shown in the photo, on October 15, the 1st PC Regiment was inducted into the USEF by Brigadier General George M. Parker in Camp Crame, Quezon City. In December 1902, the Insular Constabulary was renamed as the Philippine Constabulary. Since then, the National Police has undergone several organizational changes and transformation to cope with the demands of the times and the needs of the country. In 1950, the Philippine Constabulary became a major command of the Armed Forces of the Philippines by virtue of Executive Order No. 389. As shown in the picture, Brigadier General Rafael Crame of Rizal Province, who became the first Filipino appointed Chief of the Constabulary on December 17, 1917. Under the National Defense Act of 1935, the PC became the backbone of the Philippine Army, later re-established after the World War II, and was known as both the Philippine Constabulary and as the Military Police Command in 1946. It is consisted of soldiers trained in the military police duties with nationwide jurisdiction. The move to abolish the National Police Force and to make it a nucleus of the Philippine Army got underway when the Army of the Philippines was created in 1936. Thus, the transfer of the PC to the regular force of the new military organization was effective under the provision of Section 18 of the National Defense Act and pursuant to the Executive Order No. 11 of the President Manuel L. Quezon dated January 11, 1936. The state police was abolished and its military police duties reverted to the PC. President Quezon himself recommended to the National Assembly that the state police be abolished and in its place the PC was to be reconstituted into a separate organization. The PC once again existed as an independent force, retaining all duties in maintaining peace in order and protection of life and property. Thus began the linear roster of the officers for both the Constabulary and the Armed Forces up until the PC was merged with the Integrated National Police in 1991. Major Services and Area Commands. Section 9. The Armed Forces of the Philippines shall be divided into 4 major services and such other permanent installations, separate commands, or task force as may be created by authority of the President. The 4 major services are the following: Philippine Army, Philippine Constabulary, Philippine Air Force, and the Philippine Navy. By 1975, the PC officially integrated the nation's municipal and city police, fire and penitentiary services, which from 1974 onward formed the Integrated National Police into the service. Thus, the PC became the Philippine Constabulary Integrated National Police, known as PCINP. Under Section 11, the Philippine Constabulary includes the unit and services as may be organically in. As a national police force, it is organized, trained, and equipped primarily for the enforcement of the law and order in the Philippines. Several provisions has been made. In time of emergency, the Philippine Constabulary may be employed to perform home defense responsibility in the rear areas and such other service as the Chief of the Staff may direct. Section 23 referred to the integration of the INP and PC. This is Bison 13 ay nagpapasalamat ng marami sa inyo sa panonood ng aking premiere.